Coming up next on Access Central TV, we have the Mercenaries. We've got guitarist Panos Kappos. Let's Get Physical with Olivia Newton Won. And we have an independent short film, Bananas in Bedlam. And then live at the Lion's Den, the band Kareem Devlin. All this and more on Access Central TV. Welcome to our third episode on Access Central TV. I am Mikkel. Robin's not feeling well today, and we have a substitute.
So I pick one of these up, and what do I do now?
It's okay. So, glad to have you here with us, and
so
just chill out, okay?
First coming.
Anyways, what we have coming... I'm getting to that. What we have coming up is a video by the Mercenaries called The BX. Check it out.
BX catch a wreck, we be rolling, rolling. We'll bring it to your neck when we rolling, rolling. Or others hit the deck when we rolling, rolling. What else would you expect when we rolling? Ow! BX catch a wreck, we be rolling, rolling. We'll bring it to your neck when we rolling, rolling. Or others hit the deck when we rolling, rolling. What else would you expect when we rolling? Ow!
Washington, Webster, got blood spillers. South Bronx commit murder and breed killers. Thugs turn snitch and keep me on my toes. Busting block bullets, ricochet through windows. Jacking fools, catch heat from crooked cops. Dealers get knocked, shoot it out on city blocks. Bronx legends, Boy George and Bo Peep. Crews like Obsession made millions in the street. Kia Coke G, the 16 to 21. Kia Dope Flip coming off with 2 million. The street to the jail cell, hustle make connects. Ghetto birds swoop through the hood for suspects. The Bronx, they got gun wounds and battle scars. The Bronx, thugs don't give a damn who you are. The Bronx, all projects are the same. The Bronx, you're blown out your motherfucking brain.
BX catch a wreck, we be rolling, rolling. We'll bring it to your neck when we rolling, rolling. Or others hit the deck when we rolling, rolling. What else would you expect when we rolling? Ow! BX catch a wreck, we be rolling, rolling. We'll bring it to your neck when we rolling, rolling. Or others hit the deck when we rolling, rolling. What else would you expect when we rolling? Ow! In the southeast P-Lone, we known to get our G on and be strong. Hot spots, they got a key on. Triumph familiar, we keeping it realer. We armed with Skrilla, homicide paraphernalia. Street locksmith, they just sewn up the block. Cause they deal with keys and got things on the lock. Faces I feel what ice grills never shook. If the world blew up, the Bronx who stayed put. I'm living in the borough with the highest murder rate. Where your fate is upstate Jake or a nickel plate. I know y'all feeling me, they wanna kill me. But on the real see them cornballs get to Italy. Born and raised to blast AKs, hit up strays. We kept it blaze since back in the days. Show love for my fam and my mans. You comprende, capiche, you know, understand. BX catch a wreck, we be rolling, rolling. We'll bring it to your neck when we rolling, rolling. Or others hit the deck when we rolling, rolling. What else would you expect when we rolling? Ow! BX catch a wreck, we be rolling, rolling. We'll bring it to your neck when we rolling, rolling. Or others hit the deck when we rolling, rolling. What else would you expect when we rolling? Ow! Castle Hill, where we blast and kill. Soldier, get your mask and them things that peel. We got it on lockdown, recruit your whole block down. Meet in the middle of the street, Bronx stomp down. Dice shakers in front of bodegas congregate in the stairways to plan the next caper. Boogie
was the BX by the Mercenaries.
BX.
Anyways, we actually ran into this guy in Central Park. His name is Panos Kappos, and he's going to play a song called Jesse Brown on his guitar. So,
Watch it.
Woke up one morning now, started by a dream. It was like the age of the Renaissance. I was only 17. Worked it so hard, Lower East Side of town. And one late evening I was robbed by a villain named Jesse Brown. How do you think that I feel? How do you think I feel? Yeah, how now? How do you think that I feel? When I've been wronged, when I've been wronged. Very next day the authorities walked right in and said, son, what transpired here? Said I've been taking for money that I've ever earned. Do you want justice right here? Thoughts of retribution raced through my mind. Many evil words. Said I want this man to hang by the noose. Give him life behind bars. How do you think that I feel? How do you think I feel? Yeah, how now? How do you think that I feel? When I've been wronged, when I've been wrong. How do you think that I feel? How do you think I feel? Yeah, how now? How do you think that I feel? When I've been wronged. How do you think that I feel? How do you think I feel? Yeah, how now? How do you think that I feel? When I've been wronged, when I've been wrong now.
Jesse Brown by Panos Kappos. Thanks, dude. Now, after this break, we've got coming up Olivia Newton Won. You won't want to miss this.
Next week on Access Central TV, it's Sky Sailors. Watch Mikkel fly a glider plane over the Hamptons. It's a spectacular view of eastern Long Island. Will Mikkel survive? Find out next week on Access Central TV.
Mrs. Abruzzo, I'm Ed McMahon, and we're signing up people for.
Yes,
I am. Yeah. Mr. Murphy, Ed McMahon. We're starting up. No.
Dreams really do come true.
Hombre, dinero.
No.
Con cámaras.
Yes,
Ed
con
McMahon,
cameras.
see.
Ed
McMahon.
Yes, Ed McMahon. We're having our first
Ed
ever.
McMahon.
Yes. Tuesday night at the high school. We're starting up the neighborhood watch in this area, and here's all the information.
Stevie, get down here, please.
No, it's just here. It's just
5, 6, 7, 8.
no tango de now. Neighborhood watch. We're having this neighborhood watch, the first one. Right.
Larry, put some pants on!
I'll come back.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
Start a neighborhood watch. It's just one of the many ways you can help make America stronger. To find out how, call or log on for this free guide.
Following the tragic events of September 11th, there have been hundreds of violent attacks against innocent Americans.
Remember what that flag you're waving stands for.
Remember, please stop the hate.
We're stronger when we are united.
Remember what that flag you're waving stands for.
One nation under God.
Indivisible.
With liberty
And justice.
For all.
in America, there's either room for everyone or it's not America. Don't pick the wrong fight.
Let's keep America land of the free.
Stop the hate.
We're back from the break. As you see, I got my sidekick over here doing his job. Anyways, Andy and I were on the street, and we found Olivia Newton Won, and that's... Hold on a second. Wake up! Jeez. Watch Olivia Newton Won. Hey, it's Mikkel again with Access Central TV. Andrew Hersman, our executive producer, called me, and we got word that Olivia Newton Won and Joan Travolta are downtown here. Oh my God, what is this? I think this is Olivia Newton Won. Are you Olivia Newton Won?
Me, Olivia Newton Won.
Oh my God. So, what are you guys doing?
Pizzazz.
Pizzazz? Pizzazz, do you speak English?
What?
So you're Joan Travolta?
Hey.
Yeah, so what's going on with Olivia Newton Won over there?
Well, Olivia has been doing a lot of research in physical fitness and physical fashion for fitness. She's really helped me to come up with a wonderful design for movement and exercise for everyone. It's just great.
So how long are you gonna be on the hamster wheel?
Well, I'm going to be here as long as it takes, Mikkel, because really it's about getting everyone out there knowing about Pizzazercise and all the possibilities that are available to them through this wonderful fitness program that we've designed.
So, Olivia Newton Won. Oh, she's doing exercises, folks. So is this the Pizzazercise you're speaking about?
What you see Olivia doing now are some of our upright movements that are some of the earlier stages of the workout we do upright. Then later we move it down to some floor work that maybe Olivia could demonstrate to you now. Good Tommy!
So this is exercise, yes?
Exercise with the Tommy. Olivia Newton Won and Joan Travolta.
Yeah?
Exercise.
Yes? Andy, where the hell did you find these people? She just kicked me.
Hey, exercise. All right.
We love you long time.
We love you too, long time. Access Central TV. that was Olivia Newton Won. I sure got physical with her. So coming up next, we have an independent short film called Bananas in Bedlam. You don't want to miss this.
Big lie, the old blindfold. It's springtime in the forest of the black-tailed deer. The young male is feeling playful. It's time for tag. The female flicks her ears. Her way of saying, "Catch me if you can."
I helped turn my child's public school into a whole new kind of school. One with a curriculum that really motivates kids. One that has extended hours, 6 days a week, year-round. With loads of academic, cultural, and recreational activities. One that has support services like medical and dental right there. A school where parents' involvement is encouraged. Where teachers have more time to teach. And students are excited about learning. There's just one problem. My child doesn't ever want to come home. You can help turn your school into a community school for excellence. Find out how. Call 1-877-LOVE-TO-LEARN.
Sweetheart, smoke outside now. You promised.
Okay, hon.
Sweetheart, smoke outside now. You promised.
What kind of man are you? I'm a father. Look here, my father was a father, and he smoked his brains out in the house.
Watch as he blows those smoke rings on my little red face.
You probably have asthma.
Asthma? Schmasma. I'm telling you, nothing's gonna happen to your kids.
I swear.
Don't swear when you're lying. You know very well that thousands of kids get bronchitis, ear infections, and even pneumonia from their parents' cigarette smoke. And didn't you promise your little angels you'd smoke outside?
Hey, Daddy.
Those little devils are just so sweet.
Do the right thing.
Please, smoke outside.
Until you can stop, go out for your kids.
Take the pledge. Call 1-800-513-1157.
We're back from the break, and what we have coming up next is an independent film called Bananas in Bedlam. No, Bananas in Bedlam, you nit. Andy.
Bananas?
Anyways, it's a spoof
You got bananas?
documentary.
I haven't had my lunch yet.
Any of you know who Curious George was?
Curious George on
in your
TV?
childhood days.
Where?
This is actually directed by John O'Byrne.
Where's Curious George?
And it's
I
about
wanna
what
know where
Curious
Curious
George
George
would be
is.
doing after his childhood career. Hang out. Watch.
Hi, we're doing a documentary about Curious George.
Yeah, right. Get the f*** out of here.
My name is Curious George, and I'm an alcoholic. At least that's what I said the first 3 times I went to AA. You see, it's funny, I recognize the big lie, the old blindfold, but I still want it back. Childhood played a trick on me, that's all. Just a big joke with me as the punchline. We had so much fun then, all those crazy adventures we went on, all the friends we made. He was kind then. I used to lay on his chest and he'd hold me. There was this place between his abdomen and his sternum that seemed to encompass all the problems in the world, and you could just put them aside. I used to lay there and dream for hours. Even then I had the faded memories of another life, a life I was taken from. Little did I know. He was always leaving, on business. That was always the excuse. For days, weeks, I was left alone, fending for myself, a latchkey monkey. But I always waited, hoping he'd come back. He was my world then, my whole life. Everyone seemed to love me.
I can't believe I came 2,000 miles.
You just can't stop complaining, can you?
Oh, shut up, you... I'm gonna take this microphone and shove it up your...
Yeah, do it! Excuse me. Do you think you could talk a little bit about George? That's what we're here for. Could you tell us a little bit about him?
Yeah.
Oh, please.
Yeah, I'm gonna. George. George is a great guy. I mean, I spent a couple weekends with him in Vegas. He was always really great with the ladies.
Me?
Shut up. Bitch. Anyway, as I was saying, George was a wild one. I mean, until his manager sold him up the river. I mean, I tried to get him into the infomercial racket with me, but he said no. He said he'd work it out on his own.
Hi, we're doing a documentary about Curious George.
Who?
George, sit down.
So, Ian, what have you got for me?
Big things, George. Big things.
Huh. Let me have them.
For one, I have 4 auditions lined up for you, my friend. One of which, today.
Outstanding. That's what I like to hear. I'm going to go there, give you a call back later today, and let you know how everything went.
Well, listen, there's no hurry. You know, go down there, give him your best. You know, hey, we'll do this. We're going to make you a star.
Like gangbusters. All right, see ya.
Temp, whatever your name is, my last client forgot the address. I'm sure he's going to call back momentarily. Could you make sure he gets that?
City after city, hotel after hotel, I was making the big money. But as the years went on, I was working less and less. I was less in demand.
You know, it'd be a good movie. An agent who has a monkey for a client.
We're rolling.
Okay.
Well, you know why we're here. We just wanted to ask some questions about George.
Right. Well, he's off the booze. He's looking better. As a matter of fact, I've gotten him 4 auditions. And he did okay.
You say okay, but I'm just curious. Do you think he has a chance?
Well, everybody's got a chance. It's hard out there, and the world has changed. Business certainly has changed, and to be honest, I don't know if anybody out there, the viewing public, the paying public, gives 2 shits about a 2-bit has-been children's book character. So,
I'd always get edgy when questions came up. Questions about my past, my mother, where I came from. Was I Italian? Anyway, I decided I had to confront him, but when I did, it became this huge argument. He had said he'd decided to throw me out. He said he had gotten a younger and cuter monkey. I asked for my share of the money, and he said he'd lost it all in some Texas real estate deal. As I left, he told me, the older you get, the cuter you ain't. So he threw me out. At first, I was able to get work at appearing at the openings of Grease Monkey auto shops. That's when I started drinking heavily. I was downing up to 8 banana daiquiris a day, and I lost that job for being drunk at an opening. Well, actually, they were really used to that. What really happened was I jumped on the hood of a Chevy Blazer and pissed all over the windshield. The money started to dwindle. You know how hard it is for a child actor to find work, like Danny Bonaducci and the kids from Different Strokes. I fell in with a lousy lot. Everyone else is successful. Even Harold managed to come out on top from his scandal.
Yeah, I was the guy with the purple crayon.
How do you know George?
We used to sort of run around in the same circles when he was big. You know, went to the same parties, snorted the same coke. I'm a serial rapist.
I see.
You don't see jack, mother. You don't know what's inside my head, man. You can't see what's pushing me down. You don't know what it's like to have the entire world see your
What?
They didn't actually have to see it, man. They could just look at what I was forced to carry in my hands. Well, look at it now, ladies. Look at the size of this mama jama. Holy Christ, man.
Okay.
Be careful, his arm.
The world is a violent place. It's full of freaks, and I'm one of them. With no money coming in, no real marketable skills, and not a friend in the world, I hit the skids. That's when I got into adult entertainment. They were theme movies, really, like Curious George Gets Curious, or Peel and Eat, The Hurdy-Gurdy Man, just to name a few. But then I guess the novelty wore off. They just stopped calling.
I guess I met George in the summer of 73, yeah. He was on tour and he came into town. He wanted to see Andy, and so he stopped by the house. But, well, Andy wasn't home, so two of us got together, and it was the first time I had, been with anyone else, and George was an animal. I mean, so wild and strong, and yet tender. We did have me dress up in yellow and wear a hat. Well, he was into role-playing, so yeah, he'd have me dress up and lay on the bed, and then he'd burst into the room with guns, boom, boom, boom. Oh, yeah. It was weird. Andy never found out. But I would love to watch him squirm when he gets a load of this footage.
Hi, we're doing a documentary about Curious George. George? Wasn't he Mighty Joe Young?
Well, I guess it's because people just really didn't think of us as real.
Yeah. I mean, nobody seemed to notice that we had needs and desires.
So we got together and...
we took care of each other's needs. If you know what I mean.
I mean, how are we to know that we were brother and sister? It just...
That's when little Andy was born.
Oh, were you associating with George at all during this?
No. I wasn't.
Yeah.
But,
Anne never really hung out with George.
Yeah, I knew him vaguely
Yeah.
through Andy.
Yeah, I mean, she never really hung out with him at all. I mean, I knew him, during the day. I still talk to him occasionally. He's still a womanizer.
Yeah, well, they say he's got the biggest in the biz.
Hung like a gorilla.
I took correspondence courses, but it wasn't until I was reading a college zoology text that it all clicked for me. It said that when a young simian being such as myself is taken from the wild, the poacher usually kills the mother, creating a bond between the captor and the victim. I was one of those victims. This was when I realized the man in the yellow hat had killed my mother.
When we interviewed him, he said that the man in the yellow hat had killed his mother. Do you know anything about that?
He said that?
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of funny because the guy's, when he was drinking, he was prone to hallucinations and flights of fantasy, delusions. He had DTs. So, I mean, the guy's f***ed up. So, if he said that, it doesn't surprise me. But I don't know.
You say f***ed up, yeah. But I don't understand why you stay with him if he's f***ed up, if he's washed up.
Why I stay with him?
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of a long story, but to make a long story short, My father, before me, had George as a client, and I got the business, and to keep it in the family, so to speak, I keep George on. And what do I do for the guy? It's if he gets work, it's no big deal, hallelujah. If he doesn't, but I keep him on. What do I gotta do? I make a few phone calls. It's no big deal.
Well, what can I say? I mean, those were, without a doubt, the best years of my life. I mean, I got everything I wanted. Men, fame, money, everything, and I mean everything else is just gonna be downhill from there. Yep. So, just another day on Hollywood Squares. But hey, we all make our money any way we can, right? And as a matter of fact, I now have my own line of cosmetics. It's only available through TV offers. And if you'd like the number, it's 1-800.
One particularly volatile area that I don't know if you guys went into it. What I'm referring to is the what do you say? Here's the thing. A few years back, he decided to, in an effort to appear more human, normal, human, he got some reconstructive plastic surgery, and didn't work out. Because
so that's scarring.
It looks like he's wearing a mask. But listen, do me a favor. Don't bring that up. If you have brought it up, don't do it again. He'll kick your ass. Honestly. That's the thing with that.
Well, it's only a matter of time now.
Well, what did they say about your chances?
They said they'd call.
Any idea when?
No, not really, but they said they'd call. First chance they get.
What do you think your chances are?
I think I've got a lot to offer. I think it's only a matter of time before someone notices that I'm somebody worth dealing with. I feel like I've got the pass key to the service elevator of success, and I'm going to ride it all the way to the top.
Remember this.
What?
Super Friends. Right?
Yeah, and the Legion of Doom.
Right?
Yeah.
And
that little,
who was on the show?
The same little monkey that was on Space Ghost.
Wonder Twins.
Yeah.
Wonder Twins. Remember that?
Yeah.
What was his name?
Bleep. Bleep.
Remember that?
Yeah.
Wonder Twin powers.
Yeah.
Activate.
The one that turned into an eagle and slide a little bucket of water.
Picture this.
Yeah.
A remake. Wonder Twin powers. Activate.
Yeah.
Form of a middle-aged alcoholic monkey. Come on, George.
Why, you're taking shots.
I kid you. I kid you. Who loves you, George?
I'm ready to work and you're taking shots.
Come on, I'm joking around.
You're sitting across the
Who loves you,
crap.
George?
I don't need this crap. You're sitting across from the table taking shots at.
George, don't fuck around. Because let's face it, without me, you'd be down at the Bowery with, a bottle of Ripple. Your little monkey friend. All right?
That was Bananas in Bedlam, guys. Now, if you want to see the full unedited version, because this was edited for the television show, you can go to ifilm.com and you can see what you would like to see. All right, so after this break, we have another segment, Being Alive. This one's called Victims, so stay tuned.
Properly inflating my tires burns less fuel and saves me money on gas. Yeah, I'm saving Mother Nature from pollution, but more importantly, she saved me $11. Ow!
Environmental defense. Get green.
By keeping my car regularly tuned, I save money on gas and repairs. That also means cleaner air. Feels good to help save the cash, planet.
Environmental defense. Get green. For more tips, go to getgreen.com.
To a child, a little of your time can make a lifetime of difference. That's why the Greenville Family Partnership sponsored a hike, because kids with something to do are less likely to do drugs.
Standing right in front of them.
Whether you're a good storyteller or a good listener, you can help. To find out about community drug prevention programs, call toll-free 1-877-KIDS-313.
I can keep a kid off drugs.
Welcome back, and here is Being Alive with Robin.
I'm Robin Hackett, and welcome to Access Central TV, and I'm about to present another segment of Being Alive, and here we are on the Upper West Side at Bean, and once again, I am with Joseph and Michael, and today we have a special guest. Gail is joining us today. The thing that I wanted to talk about today, Michael, you write stories, and one particular story caught my eye, and seems to be of importance to me today. The title of it is There Are No Victims. So I wanted you to talk about that a little bit.
Everyone has a group of friends. I'm sure you'll find at least a few of them that you feel sorry for. And you're trying to, do your best to help them. And you feel that this person, has a very difficult time in life, and you have a great time in life, relatively. And you have to take a look at that person that are things the way they appear to be, because that's the way you summed it up, right? I'm doing good, I got a good job, this, but poor, they really, and you have to see, you feel that you have the upper hand, right? Yeah. So okay, then what if you went in their position and they went in your position, and you feel what it's like for them, because you're so busy trying to help them, what it would be like to be them. You try to be them, you feel their life has like juice in it. They feel they know where they are, where they're going. They feel more together than you do. You have to see that you're struggling to lend them a hand, and they're kicking back. While on the surface, it may seem that they're really, entrenched in an awful thing. Then you have to ask yourself, why are they like that?
So this brings me, I know that you wanted to discuss something, some planetary matters. So your question and what you want to talk about exactly.
One of the things that I'm really concerned about is the planet, and I think a lot about how what's happening to the planet is related to human well-being on all levels, psychological, physical, and I'm just curious as to what you think about that.
Can't disregard what's happening in the planet, but it really isn't the best starting point. It's a starting point, but it's not the best starting point, because it really is nothing more than a reflection of what's going on. Where the true starting point is, it's with yourself. As you begin to work and resolve these inner planetary static-y kind of situations, you then become more aligned with a way of living that is nothing more than a harmonious, appropriate way of being with the planet. It's a contagious thing also. I mean, that's the beauty of it all. But to start from the outside, right, is placing the blame outside. It's placing the cause outside. It's placing the solution outside. It's placing everything outside, and leaves us
victims.
That's what I wanted to get to. Are we the victims on the planet?
No, our choices are our choice to become a victim, as Michael was saying, was quite appropriate. We choose the role of victim. We can choose to start with ourselves and see what part do we play internally in all this. How do I create my war with my neighbor, not just our war with another country?
How do you bring it to a larger scale?
You can't until you bring it to
yourself.
It's where you place your consciousness. Right. You say it's about consciousness. Yes, I'm telling you it's about where you place your consciousness. Right. Where do you want to?
So it's the task is really lies within each one of us, and we can only be responsible for what we each do. Is that what you're saying?
We can create a wonderful framework of great humanitarian approaches, and this is really going to go against popular opinion probably, systems that support the planet and so on. But as long as that's backed up or originally driven by someone who has no foundation, who has not looked at this within themselves, then we're doing it for reasons that we've picked up from others, not from any naturally internally driven reason.
Right.
If it's an internally driven reason, it's usually based in guilt or fear or desire for something quite selfish.
Normally, anything outside is what I would call being displaced. Something that you actually have experienced or experiencing now, you are not really experiencing, so you're displacing it by pointing it somewhere else. So if you have some latent guilt, meaning you have some unfulfilled responsibility that you feel that you didn't do, that is just an excuse waiting to happen. It's a problem waiting to happen. So you're going to pick up the newspaper and you're going to pick up the next thing to get you behind, rather than to actually experience what it is that you're doing in life.
Or not doing.
That's much better. It's what you're not doing. And normally, you're not doing has very little to do with the outer circumstances that you think it's falling on. Normally, it has to do with that you didn't phone your baby brother. You knew you were supposed to phone him, and you didn't phone him. So now you're saving the seals. What does it have to do with it? So.
Yeah, I know what I was thinking of before. It's just the idea that if we're not coming from the right place with our understanding of planetary sustainability, that we're just sort of moving the furniture around. It's not going to, in the long term, it's not going to take us where we need to go because the foundation isn't there.
We have no clue what's driving us. We have no clue why we're really doing it. If really question, you ask someone what's driving them, you'll get a lot of I don't know, I think, or what everyone else has told them that they should be doing at that point in time.
Because also, if we were coming from that place within ourselves, that we were really clear about these things, we wouldn't be doing the kinds of things that we're doing to begin with.
Exactly.
It wouldn't even be part of our actions or thinking or anything. It just wouldn't even exist. So.
It's easy to feel helpless and a victim while you're looking outside to fix things that are going on outside. Because then you feel also righteous, because I'm saving not myself only, but everyone else. Or I'm going to sacrifice myself for everyone else. And so you're still forgetting the self. You can't do a thing until that self is together. Because otherwise you have splintered selves running in several directions. So, okay, I'm throwing paint on people's fur coats, and I'm saving, the dolphins, and I'm, giving to the kids in the inner city, and I'm splintered everywhere. And then I go home and yell at my kid and tell them how they should be doing better, and pressuring them, to become a professional dancer, player, skater, and I justify it all because I'm such a great person outside.
Okay. I think that kind of sums up there are no victims. Thank you, Gail. Thank you, Michael. Thank you, Joseph. And we'll be back again next week for another segment of Being Alive. I'm Robin Hackett for Access Central TV.
That's another segment with Being Alive. Now, after this break, we've got live at the Lion's Den, the band Kareem Devlin. You don't want to miss this.
My turn to talk.
Next week on Access Central TV, it's Sky Sailors. Watch Mikkel fly a glider plane over the Hamptons. It's a spectacular view of eastern Long Island. Will Mikkel survive? Find out next week on Access Central TV.
We need someone to volunteer for a magic trick. It's very fast. You ready? Okay. How many coins do you see in my hand right there?
4.
$4.50, okay? You ready? Now, I'm just gonna go like that, blow in my hand. And one flies into that hand, as you can see, okay? Now watch. I know you're amazed. Now watch this. Open your hand up. So as you can see, I've got 3 here. Now I've got 3 coins there.
Okay.
1 coin there. You ready? You go like that, blow my hand again. See, another one flies into my hand. I'll do it again. Open your hand up, okay?
She's really
How many coins is how many coins is he there? 2, and how many here?
2.
No, there's actually 3 there, and there's 1 here, okay? Now, wait, I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet. Open your hand up. I'm gonna count really fast, okay? We've got 1. We've got 2. We've got 1, 2, and 3 coins in your hand, okay? How many coins here?
1.
How many there?
3.
Okay, open your hand up. I'm gonna take these 3, and I'm gonna put it in her hand. Shut your hand. And I'm gonna take this one, coin number 4, place it there. Will you hold my wrist, please? And whatever you do, do not let the coin leave my hand.
Okay.
Do not let it leave my hand, okay? You let it leave my hand. Open your hand up. How many coins are there?
Whoa! Nice job, nice job. I gotta run.
You'd never know it on the battlefield, but nearly half of today's military are National Guard and reservists. However, they can't answer our nation's call without their employer's support. If you're an employer, visit esgr.org and find out how to do your part. After all, their response depends on yours.
This is the hand that sows the seed, that grows the forest, that drinks from the stream, that hugs the mountain, that gives shape to the wind, that carries the kite, that is flown by the child, that is loved by the woman, that toils at the job, that gives to Earthshare, that supports the hand, that sows the seed.
All life is woven together. How can we choose which environmental cause to support? Earthshare, the workplace giving program, makes it simple by bringing the leading environmental groups together under one umbrella. Support Earthshare, and you support them all, including the hands that sow the seeds and protect the forests and the streams and the children. To learn more, please visit our website.
Your generous support has made it possible for United Way to help build strong communities across America for over 100 years. Thank you. Now more than ever, it's crucial that we maintain the strength and vitality of our neighborhoods, towns, and cities. United Way is active in local communities 365 days a year, making a measurable difference in the lives of Americans. Helping local communities identify pressing issues and opportunities, and committing the resources necessary to address them. United Way helps to strengthen America one community at a time. Your local United Way has relied on your generous support for years. Your community is counting on you. Please continue to support your local United Way. Strong communities mean a stronger America.
Welcome back from the break. I'm Mikhail here on Access Central TV. And what we have coming up next is a band called Kareem Devlin. Now, they're a group of cowboys with a modern edge. And they are singing live at the Lion's Den down on Bleecker Street here in Manhattan. And the song you're about to hear is called Shine on Me. Take it away, guys.
Hey,
That was Kareem Devlin. Thanks, guys. You're hot. You rock. You're awesome. So, we'd like to hear from you. And the best way for you guys to tell us what you like about the show, what you don't like the show, is to write to us. And one way is through snail mail. Snail mail. Stop bugging me. Snail mail. That's Access Central TV at 527 3rd Avenue, number 166, New York, New York, 10016. Or you can email us through our website at accesscentral.tv. I memorized that last night.
Great for you.
Accesscentral.tv. Yes, accesscentral.tv.
It even says right here.
Don't wear it out. So, that's another episode of Access Central TV. I'm Mikkel, and I'm Mikkel. And join us again next time here on Access Central TV. Bye.
Next week on Access Central TV, it's Sky Sailors. Watch Mikkel fly a glider plane over the Hamptons. It's a spectacular view of eastern Long Island. Will Mikkel survive? Find out next week on Access Central TV.
Well, hello. How are you? What are you doing? We haven't spoken much lately. Is everything okay? Are you sure? You seem angry. We should get together and make a list of all the things that may be bothering you. Why don't we meet downstairs in the kitchen and work on that list?
I'll be right down, Dad.
When I have an asthma attack, I feel scared. Sometimes my parents have to take me to the hospital. I feel like a fish with no water.
You know how to react to their asthma attacks. Here's how to prevent them. Call 1-866-NO-ATTACKS. Visit www.noattacks.org or call your doctor. Because even one attack is one too many.